Sorry, Miss Woodall, for that abrupt sirens. That was a fire drill. We are going to resume it right now at the tone. Oh, hi, Joseph. As we were saying, my description. It was how if Tony and if Clay never got the tapes, and we only got one tape.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been a lot easier on people, but I feel like she just did that out of, she wanted people to actually know what happened to her and why she did it. Which, you know, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, in a sixth sense, it's selfish. Because you want people to feel that pain, know what you went through, so that you won't be alone. Which, I mean, I can't blame her for that.
Yeah.
I mean, you killed yourself.
That is kind of sad.
Well, I think she wanted Clay to know why she killed
Yeah, but I feel like if he just knew that she loved him and cared for him, that would be okay. Joe.
I'm trying to find it quickly. No,
That's the.
okay. Oh, we're going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the ending for Clay was sad, but I just kind of wish that for like Hannah, something else happened. Like she just ran away, you know.
Yeah.
So that there could actually be some kind of hope.
And then they'll like get together and it was like, oh.
Because yeah, like this book has a moral to the story, but it's so obvious that all this book really does successfully and like better than all the other books is adding a sense of despair.
Yeah.
See, that's where Skylar comes in. So you put some thought into it.
Yeah, he's
The
helping
Hannah
her.
part, she's done then. That's it. You can't.
Yeah, you
go
can't
back.
bring her back.
But it leads us to Skylar.
And
In
helping.
the end, he says hello to her because it was the same hallway that Hannah walked by when he officially lost Hannah. So he says hello to Skylar because Skylar was acting the same way that Hannah was. So it's a pretty good, you know.
But we don't
suggestion.
care about Skylar.
Well,
we care about
Skylar-
Hannah.
Well,
yeah, you
he's
hate
saving
Hannah.
Skylar
Hey.
now.
Yeah.
I hate her. I still hate her because she pretty much gave up on Clay.
But still, it's for the second book. If they make a second book, it's going to be based off of Clay and Skylar.
I don't care about
I
Skylar.
guarantee it. But
Well, Skylar, he's saving because
Yeah,
she's in depressed.
he's
she's gonna-
doing to Skylar what he couldn't do to Hannah.
Yeah, because
He's trying not
he's trying to
make
save
sense.
Skylar because he
Yeah.
couldn't save Hannah.
Yeah,
but it leads to the
Still.
second book. If you look at that last thing, 2 steps behind her, I say her name, Sky. There it is.
it would have been nice if he said Hannah, you know, not Sky,
And
Hannah.
then
So
he woke up,
and
right?
then-
Yes,
And
he
then
just woke up
that
and Hannah
actually
would
is a
be
good
there.
idea. That would have been the perfect end.
Oh, but no, Hannah be dead.
Well,
It made him.
I
It made
mean,
the
we
story
knew.
more
I mean,
depth.
if it was so predictable, we knew it was coming.
Okay.
But I mean, I do like how they ended it with that, with a good
Yeah.
cliffhanger and a good build up to a second book if one's coming out. He can lead it off of that, and I think it'll be good.
I wouldn't say it was a cliffhanger because if he did
No,
that,
they should have done. I got a good one. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. They should have done something instead of, like, they came out right away that Hannah killed herself. They could have made it more in depth and more of, like, a clue, like what happened, and they like the tapes and they.
Yeah, I know.
Not coming straight out. She took pills and killed herself. Like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You don't really know how to word it, but yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. More of a build up to it.
Yeah,
instead of
and then it's like
just
once you
saying-
find out Hannah killed herself, and
It's
it's
like,
like,
whoa.
whoa, yeah. Not instead of Hannah killed herself with pills. Can't believe it. You're like,
Here's the backstory.
oh,
I
okay.
forget what it's called, but yeah, that's what it is. It starts in like the end and then it backtracks.
Yeah, I think that would have been, or like 2 months later, or they don't even use the tapes, and they just like start like going through flashbacks, and then in the end, she killed herself.
Mm-hmm. I think that would be good. I feel like the book doesn't really affect me that much since it was fairly predictable, but in some ways it can help you spot some signs of bad things to come.
Yeah.
Like with the signs of suicide, I think they threw that in there. You know, just so you know, so that way it doesn't seem all that it is. Like it actually helps you a little bit. For my figurative language, I used imagining the mist growing thick and swallowing me whole. You know, that can't really happen, but it's meaning it shows how tired and worn out Hannah is and how she just wants, you know, to leave and to not come back, which I thought was pretty good that the author did.
You go with your favorite.
English.
Page 211, paragraph 2. For Maya and I use her words, they're not warm anymore. She might want to hear them that way, but they're bringing me up instead. In my mind. In my heart. It's a metaphor used to express the type of pain she's pretty much going through at the moment. I would like to say it's also a hyperbole, but it's not going to that extent yet, but it's still kind of like over-exaggerating, because, well, you're not burning inside. You know? Because I think we've all seen a person burn, right?
Okay.
See life.
So for number 3, authors. Oh.
Yeah, why don't we include Tony?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tony, what do you have to say?
Page 281, paragraph 1, the sentence was, I let this sound wash over me. I think it impacts the meaning because he likes the sound because he was done with all the tapes. So just
That's it. He's done.
relieved
Raise a
that he's
bird.
done.
There's no more burden.
I suppose he was relieved, but
Watching next week.
I feel like he was kind of sad it's over because he can't hear Hannah's voice anymore.
exactly, that's exactly what I'm thinking more that at that moment, there was nothing left. That moment, she was truly dead. That was like almost like a fake, what's the word for it? Imitation that she's still alive. But right when that clip ended and you hear that click, she's gone.
That's it. You're done. You're never getting that voice back again. Ever. No, nothing new.
It's like a reminder
All the
that
same
she's dead.
words.
Just like yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna do 3. My thoughts. I feel like this changed me in many ways because it makes me look at suicide in a different way and see everybody deserves somebody for them to be nice, because everybody should deserve somebody to be nice to them, even though they may be mean. They may not. You don't know what's going on at home.
You don't know what's going on in the personal life.
Yeah.
Don't be rude.
Create a question based on the author's use of sort of, okay, why would she make Hannah go to Bryce's? It makes her look like she wanted to go and like just give up.
I also had that.
That's like,
Question. Why?
why? Like, really, you're just gonna make her go? It makes her reputation very look bad and like look like, you know, why didn't you? She said she was gonna do it.
There
She
wasn't
doesn't
really
need Bryce to kill her.
Need for it.
At that point,
Besides the fact.
I
she was
think
letting
that was needed. Not like
Give
in the
her that.
book. I loved how they did that. Not the fact that just add in a guy touching her. I mean, I think that was
Yeah,
stupid,
I
but
didn't-
what I liked is how they showed how she was giving up, and if you look deeply into it, it's showing how she's looking for someone to just help her, someone to like say, "I'm there for you," but obviously no one was.
But
She
yeah.
was just a body.
I think she knew that Bryce was going to hurt her in some way, because they clarified in the book that he was the one that grabbed
Yeah.
her butt. And it was like, well, why would you go to his house if he kind of grabbed your butt? It's like, what are you expecting from him?
My thoughts were, I don't feel changed, I just feel like some teens might do the same thing as Hannah.
Yeah.
It didn't help me understand a person, maybe if they're suicidal, but not much else. And then my question was, did this happen before, or did she think of doing this at any point of her life?
There could have been a point where, and I highly doubt it, I think my first conclusion was correct, but there could be a point where she knew she's going to kill herself and
Didn't care.
she just wanted to feel the lust.
Oh, that's probably right.
I mean,
That's why.
why wouldn't you want to just feel a little bit of lust?
That's why she probably went to Bryce's,
Yeah.
because she just was like, what the heck? who cares? Let's just go out.
No one's gonna care. My life's over.
Yeah.
So why not just enjoy my last moments? You know, it's kind of sick to
Well, she
think
kind
that.
of didn't enjoy him, but.
Did you go over your thing yet?
Yeah.
So the book made me think about suicide a little bit more in depth, because, yeah. Anyway, so, and also helped me understand a little bit, but it raised far too many questions for me. And the one that is probably one of the most important for me, maybe not you guys, but I think more in depth for this. What would make someone wanting to commit suicide weak? Because there's two things. Either you're strong for committing suicide,
Yeah.
or you're weak. Now, you could come to the easy conclusion that since you're curing a temporary problem with a permanent solution, that may be weak, or you're running away from something. But
Yeah.
what if you're doing it for a different reason? Like, how, there has to be a
Another-
courageous reason.
yeah.
'Cause for her, for anyone, it takes a lot of courage to kill yourself, right?
Yeah. Well, what a person told me that it's pretty low. You go pretty low to kill yourself. Nobody
Oh,
here.
You hit a depth where
You-
you do not
Yeah.
want to do anything. You want to sit alone. You don't want to go anywhere. You don't want to
Yeah.
do anything with anyone. You don't want to socialize. You just
Isolation.
want to be alone.
So I feel like she wasn't strong because nobody that is happy can kill themselves.
You
It's-
can't. You have to be done
You-
with life. You have to be at a point
Yeah.
in your life where you can't. You
You
don't.
can't go anymore.
You don't want to do
You have to
it.
be sad. You have to be suicidal thoughts. You just have to. You have no friends. You have nothing. Because if you have friends and if you have people that like you,
for you.
and if you have anything that's nice to you, your thoughts would be you will not kill yourself. It's too hard to.
Because of the fact that you don't want to hurt them.
Yeah.
You don't care about
You-
hurting yourself. You take your life out in an instant. But it's the fact of the matter
That
that you will hurt other people.
and that people
makes you
care
not
about
wanna
you.
do it. And she was at a point where she knew that no one would care. That
Yeah.
she knew no one else would care. And
So
so,
she was
that
like-
was two just clicked together, and that was it.
That's what she was. Okay, so have you gone yet? Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think we've gone through everything.
Yeah. Okay, so then close reading, thinking notes. My first thinking note was wow. She just let Bryce rape her and gave up. That's like it's sad. Like really wow. Wow. Again, thoughts reaction. It can show how one small thing can affect a bystander. That old grandpa that was going to return the toothbrush.
That, I think that's probably the most sickening thing. Because, now obviously, being touched and all that, I didn't like that because it was way too cliche, way too obvious. They do it in shows all the time, they do it in books all the time. I hate that. Literally, the first thing I think about when it comes to a drama book like this, is which one you're raped. And guess what happens half the time?
Rape.
Yes. So it's cliche and I hate that. Don't get me wrong, it may improve
Yeah.
the story for newbie readers or newbie story, or whatever. But it's cliche and it's
For
annoying.
an expert reader,
For
it's
that?
really hard to, it's really easy.
When they added in that was amazing.
Yeah, the guy.
It wasn't amazing
That
that
was a
he
good
died,
turn.
I
but
don't think he died. I think it was the senior that died.
yeah, the senior,
Yeah.
not him, but the reasoning behind like how, because she didn't do anything and how it wasn't her fault,
No.
but how it affected her psychologically. That
That
was
can mess
freaky.
someone up. That can.
I kind of feel bad though for some people. They shouldn't be on those tapes. Like Tyler, really, she keeps bringing it up. I feel like really, if you took pictures, okay, she could have just went in and talked to him and say, I know you took pictures of me.
But
Did
she
you
sent
not?
it out. He sent it.
Oh,
To who? No, you
No,
didn't.
that's on the TV show, Tony.
I want to know more things about
happened in
Tyler.
the book too.
No.
He doesn't ever see them out.
If I want
See, that's why I
to
don't
go more in
think
depth,
that should be on.
I feel like Tyler was also kind of on the edge of
Yeah.
depression. Because if you look more at it,
He could care
she
less.
did the same thing where she fell into lust. What did he do? He fell right back into it. The last thing he had was that passion, which was photography, but nobody was there for him. He was alone.
Or should Alex be on those tapes? Why should he be on those tapes?
Which one's Alex?
Alex was the guy that made the biggest butt list. How Hannah got the biggest
Ah,
butt.
that affected.
It was, what?
I know why that he was on there. He was on there because of the fact
That
that